Hello and welcome to this episode of Luxury and Creativity with Dr. N. This is a bit of an unusual episode, as it's really more of a reflective one, where I want to share with you thoughts on how creativity and luxury can preserve culture. I will be sharing reflective thoughts inspired by many scholarly articles that I've read in the past, but also inspired by the conversations I've had with all the guests to date on this podcast. So, let me ask you this. Do you think there is some sort of intersection between creativity, culture, and the contemporary challenges we face? I'm your host, Dr. Nermeen, and today we're going to dive into the relationship between creativity, luxury, and the preservation of culture in the face of mass production and artificial intelligence. In our fast-paced, consumer-driven society, we often find ourselves caught by the allure of convenience. Today, we'll unravel how mass industrialization has eroded traditional craftsmanship worldwide, yet how this erosion has sparked a movement to revive and sustain these invaluable practices. We'll also discuss how artificial intelligence, while promising efficiency and innovation, poses a unique threat to the essence of creativity and humanity. By examining compelling stories of artisans from diverse cultures, while also highlighting the importance of preserving our creative legacy. Let's first talk about the erosion of craftsmanship in recent years. There is no doubt that there is a profound effect of mass industrialization on traditional craft. The rise of factories and assembly lines in the late 19th and 20th centuries marked a significant turning point. For instance, the artisanal textile practices in parts of India have been deeply impacted. Once, weavers created intricate patterns using methods passed down through generations. However, with the influx of machine-made textiles, many artisans have struggled to maintain their livelihoods. According to a study by the University of Hyderabad, I quote, "The shift to mass production has not only threatened the economic viability of traditional crafts, but has also diminished the cultural identity tied to these practices." One captivating story comes from the town of Bhuj, where artisans are reviving the traditional craft of ajrak printing, a unique block printing technique that uses natural dyes. The revival is spearheaded by organizations such as the Kutch Craft, which connects artisans with global markets, allowing them to reclaim their heritage while remaining economically viable. My second thought is about the role of luxury in cultural preservation. Now let's delve into the role of luxury brands in this narrative. Now bear with me, while luxury has often been criticized for fostering materialism, it can also play a pivotal role in preservation of cultures and heritage. Brands like Hermès have actually begun to recognize the value of craftsmanship and cultural stories, often collaborating with artisans to create limited edition pieces that celebrate traditional techniques. Another remarkable example is Gucci collaborating with traditional Japanese artisans to create a series of textiles that honor the kimono making process. This partnership not only provides a platform for these artisans, but also educates consumers about the rich history behind each piece. According to a study, luxury brands, when aligned with ethical and cultural narratives, can serve a powerful advocate for preserving artisan crafts. These collaborations highlight the potential for luxury to transcend mere materialism, transforming into a medium that tells stories and preserves cultural identities. My third thought about this is related to the threat of AI on creativity. As we navigate this intricate landscape, we must also confront the looming presence of AI. While AI has revolutionized various sectors, it poses significant challenges to the creative industries. Algorithm can produce art, music, and design, leading to question the value of human creativity. Many artisans have emphasized the importance of human touch in creativity. It's true that AI can replicate styles, but it cannot replicate the human experience. Do you agree? This sentiment is echoed across many creative fields where the heart of artistry is often rooted in personal expression and cultural narratives. Yet the rise of AI also presents an opportunity for artists to integrate technology into their craft. Rather than allowing it to overshadow their creativity, for instance, some artists have used AI to create immersive illustrations that blend technology, storytelling, pushing the boundaries of traditional art forms while preserving their cultural significance. So this takes me to my fourth thought, which is about the revival of cultural heritage. As we examine the implications of mass production and AI, it's crucial to highlight the grassroots movements aimed at reviving traditional crafts. Organizations like the Revival Project in Morocco empower local artisans by providing training and access to global marketplaces. They emphasize sustainable practices, showcasing how traditional craftsmanship can thrive alongside modern demands. In Bali, for instance, the resurgence of traditional wood carving is another inspiring story. Artisans are combining ancient craft with modern requirements. Grassroots movements like these remind us that cultural preservation is not just about looking back. They show us how, even in the face of globalization and rapid technological change, there is a place for the richness of human creativity, rooted in historical heritage. Take, for example, the weaving communities in Latin America, where traditional techniques are being adapted to create contemporary designs. These efforts do more than sustain a craft. They foster pride and identity among artisans and their communities. The same goes for the Middle East, where ancient mosaic art finds new life in modern architecture, creating a bridge between the past and the future. So as we reflect on the intersection of creativity, luxury, and cultural preservation, one thing becomes clear. The threads that connect those elements are deeply human. Craftsmanship is not just about creating objects, it's about storytelling, identity, and resilience. Luxury, when rooted in authenticity, becomes a custodian of the values, elevating artisanship from a mere trade to a legacy worth cherishing. At the same time, as we navigate the challenges posed by artificial intelligence and mass production, we must remember that human creativity is irreplaceable. AI may enhance the process, but it cannot replicate the emotion, experience, and cultural depth that humans bring to their work. Do you agree? What are your thoughts on this? So, whether it's supporting local artisans, embracing responsible luxury, or redefining how we use technology in the creative process, we all have a role to play in ensuring that culture is not just preserved, but celebrated. Thank you for joining me on this reflective journey today. Let's continue to explore how creativity and luxury can shape a future where culture thrives, not fades. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts. Until then, stay inspired and stay creative.